Here's how it's done. So this is a 5 by 24 inch piece of picket, and this layout is super easy. I put the spring clamps on there to get it nice and flat to the board. That way when I spray it with my primer, I have good clean lines to follow. So I did this with our 60-degree bit, which is the first time I've ever used this bit for this particular stencil. Because these lines are pretty thin, the 60-degree bit is actually going to give it a wider cut. So there is a little bit of guesswork on this. You're not just following the line, but I think it turns out better than using just the profile bit. The thing is, when you cut something into a board, you want it to be thick enough to where people can read it from a fairly decent ways away. Say like if it's on the front of your house and you want people to be able to read it as they're walking up your drive. It really is more of a preference than a hard and fast rule. For me personally, I like the lines to be a little bit thicker and a little bit easier to read. For the edge, I put a nice deep chamfer on there to give it a good looking border. Then I brush it out and blow it off and spray it with our black primer, which dries super fast. Once it's all dry, I'm using an 80 grit on our disc sander and then 120 grit on the random orbital sander to give it a good clean finish. Then a couple coats of Rust-Oleum clear and it's ready to sell or ready to hang up. You can find everything we use to make this sign and a lot more at makeawoodsign.com. Go check it out.